This is a Dogecoin 1 month overview reading for November 2022. It's currently October 23rd, 2022, 3:42 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for the month of November, we have a critical resistance level on on a year-to-date chart, or a 1-year chart, we should say. Year-to-date chart, 1-year chart, a critical resistance level that we meet. And usually what happens is there's some rallying to meet it when we see this card, and then we meet it, and then there's volatility falling on the way down. It's crossed with a notable reversal. At least one. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3 notable reversals. One around the 10th. One around the 17th, and one around the 27th. And before I get any deeper into this, let's check out the October, see where we're at so far. So again, it's October 23rd. Alright, so we have a prominent trough on the second here. We have a prominent trough, looks like just off of the second, early in the third. Important support level highlighted, right? And then we rally. Looks like we have on the reading a high on the 6th. We got a high on the 6th, my friends. And then that was the most likely place to see the high. And then we had some other places where we would see prominent crests, like the 9th, decline on the 10th, but a low on the 13th. We had a low on the 13th. Boom, look at that. And that was a good opportunity to open up a long position as well, because we haven't seen a lower point yet this month. So now we see, let's see, 16. Alright, so here it gets a little choppy and we're a little bit off. We have a most likely place for the low here on the 16th, but really it took place on the 13th. But we did catch a low on the 13th. It just wasn't the lowest low there. However, we should be bouncing, right? We declined through a support level, met a second support level. Now we're bouncing along that support level for a bit. We should break down through more support levels here based on that. And on the 19th, we had a crest. Looks like we missed it by a day. And then there was another prominent low on we had for the 20th, but you could pick either side of the 20th, the 19th or the 21st. So we're a little bit off there, and it's important to show that, guys, because it becomes really easy when you follow this channel for a little bit. It becomes really easy to think you can't lose and bet all your money like you can't lose. Never ever do that, guys. We are not right all the time. We're just right more of the time than anybody else by a landslide, but that doesn't make us right all the time. All right, anyhow, but that's pretty solid if you ask me. All right, so the behavior around the month's high for November, we have a sideways S formation that forms within a channel of resistance to the support level. They may be horizontal, they may be slanted in a certain direction. Looks like probably, usually it's slanted downward or it's horizontal, and it looks like what'll happen is we decline from a resistance to a support, we do a reversal off of that support, come back and hit that same resistance again, and then do another reversal and come back to support. Behavior around the low, we have a decline to and through a support level. We bounce along that support level for a bit, and then we break down through multiple support levels to reach the low for the month. And those are support levels on the scale of a 1-month chart. And then as far as the Queen of Cups in the high position, that channels on the scale of like a 1-month chart. Alright, so on the first, we have our first prominent crest or high here. We decline from that, multiple headwinds pushing Dogecoin lower. There's a swing trade opportunity involving the end of a period of volatility marked by a fast sudden move higher on a 1-day chart. On the second, we have a U-shaped dip that forms within close proximity to the intersection of two perpendicular diagonal trend lines. And it looks like looks like we have another crest early on the 3rd. Early on the 3rd, there's a rally. Well, it looks like there's a rally on the 3rd, really. There's a rally on the 3rd, offering an opportunity to open up a long position. Then we have a high correlation here, month's high correlation again, or a prominent high correlation here. I think probably what happens is we open lower on the 4th and we move higher, followed by another retracement back down. And when we move higher, there's a peak or a crest there for the month that we see. A good opportunity there to open up some protection. So I go from opening up a short position to likely selling it here early in the following morning. So opening up in the midst of a rally at the end of the day on the 3rd. On the 5th, and there's a swing trade opportunity on the 4th involving a period of volatility on a one-day chart that ends with a fast sudden move higher on the scale of a one-day chart. On the 5th, we have selling from a crest down to and through a support level. We do a U-shaped reversal below that support level and then come back and reuse it as support. There's a significant trade opportunity, I should say, around a day's low here towards the early afternoon on the 5th. On the 6th, we have a rally that increases with momentum moving forward in time. That's on the scale of a 1-month chart. On the 7th, we meet a resistance level. This is likely a month's high here on the 7th. We meet a resistance level here, critical resistance level, and we break down from that resistance level with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. Looks like on the 8th, we have multiple false bottoms. I'm advised to be cautious there. On the 9th, we break through multiple support levels on a 1-month chart, and then on the 10th, we have a big move higher. It'll stand out on a 1-month chart, followed by a full retracement of that move back down, and it kind of makes like a triangular kind of peak. There's a swing trade opportunity there as well, involving on a 1-day chart a decline that offers an opportunity to open up a long position. So likely towards the end of the day there, in the midst of the full retracement back down, there's an opportunity there. On the 11th, we have 3 crisscrosses back and forth through the same price level on a 1-month chart, and the 3rd cross confirms a bullish trend. We have the cessation of that bullish trend early in the day on the 12th at a day's high. Also a prominent month's higher crest here. And there's a cash out opportunity there as well, a swing trade opportunity involving on a 1-day chart a period of volatility that ends with a fast sudden move higher. On the 13th, we have a rally along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance on a 1-month chart, meeting the secondary resistance and then pulling back to somewhere between those 2 price levels. We also have a swing trade opportunity involving a period of volatility that offers an opportunity to position oneself in both directions, utilizing a short position if that's possible with Dogecoin. On the 14th, we have a critical resistance level that's highlighted. It looks like towards the end of the day on the 14th, a period of decline on a 1-day chart and offers an opportunity to open up a long position. There on the 14th, and then on the 15th we have a move higher through a resistance level. We stay above it briefly, and then we break back down through the same price level. On the 16th, we have 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp decline off after that 3rd poke. Sometimes it's not the same price level, sometimes it's like the same resistance line, and that could be like a moving average sometimes, but the majority of the time the Starwood card is 3 pokes through the same horizontal price level. Not always, but usually. We also have a swing trade opportunity on the 16th involving a period of decline on a 1-day chart that offers an opportunity to open up a long position. We revisit a recent past opportunity at a support level on the 17th when we have a period of sideways rotation on a 1-month chart and a sharp dip that'll stand out on a 1-month chart in that period of sideways rotation. There's 2 swing trade opportunities there on the 17th. One of them involves a period of volatility that marks an opportunity position oneself in both directions, and the other one involves a period of decline. This is a period of volatility on a one-day chart, and then the other trade involves a period of decline on a one-day chart that offers an opportunity to open up a long position. We have a big move to the upside on the 18th. A big move to the upside on the 18th. It looks like it's an opportunity also to open up a short position there. We have a month's higher crest early in the day on the 18th, it looks like. There's also a swing trade opportunity on the 18th involving a period of volatility that ends with a fast move to the upside. On the 19th, we have a period of volatility that increases with volatility as we move forward in time. It looks like that there's an important resistance level that's highlighted here around the 18th. The 17th, 18th, 19th, well, the 17th and the 19th, and 20th, 17th, and 19th, and the 20th. There's an important resistance level highlighted there, and that resistance level, it looks like, is a resistance level which we want to use as a mean point to position ourselves in both directions. If you could do that, it would be kind of like the mean point where we'll see a higher price level and a lower price level within close time proximity in the near future, in other words. On the 19th, in that opportunity again. On the 20th, it looks like that opportunity again. On the 20th, we sell from a near over. There's a sell-off, a profit-taking sell-off from a near overbought crest or peak. On the 20th, there's a significant decline. We have what could be the sharpest drop of the month here on the 20th to a month's low. It looks like. On the 20th, 21st, there's a sharp drop, and it looks like a month's low at the end of the day there. A male ruler may be highlighted here on the 21st or the 22nd, and there's spoken lies. I'm advised there's spoken lies, so something's being spoken on the news probably that shouldn't be trusted. Male ruler highlighted on the 22nd. Looks like there's a bit of a fake out, and there's the male ruler on the 22nd looks like is involved with those spoken lies, and there's a decline there. But it looks like we go from a low on the end of the day on the 21st or 22nd to looks like a back to like a day's high, at least on the 22nd. There's a day's high midday, and it looks like a cash out There's a cash out opportunity if you have a short position. There's a cash out opportunity there on the 21st, 22nd. Is it on the 21st? Is it on the 22nd? 23rd. I say 22nd. Excuse me. 23rd. It's on the 22nd, 23rd. I'm sorry, guys. And then there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance at a minor crest there on the 23rd. It also is another correlation there to a critical resistance level on a 1-month chart. And generally speaking, that Ace of Swords will meet that resistance level by rallying into it, and then there's a breakdown from it. It looks like that's what takes place there on the 23rd. We have a failed attempt to break through key resistance on the 1-month chart, followed by a decline through key support on a 1-month chart. And there's 2 swing trade opportunities as well. One swing trade opportunity involving a price level in the midst of some volatility that's a good mean point to position oneself in both directions, and the other swing trade opportunity involves a period of rally on a 1-day chart, a rally that stands out even in the face of seemingly overwhelming headwinds. Looks like we have a breakout towards the early part of the morning on the 24th, and in the midst of that rally on the 24th, I'm advised to open up some protection or short if possible. On the 25th, the key resistance level highlighted again, swing trade opportunity around that key resistance again to position oneself in both directions if possible. And there's sideways fluidity back and forth along the same price level, equal amounts of bulls and bears, inflow and outflow. On the 26th, we have a decline from a support level down to a second support level, and then we rotate sideways along that support on a 1-month chart. On the 27th, we have one of the key reversals. I left those out in the midst of this, but the third key reversal here, it looks like on the 27th, we're bound by a range. Looks like the top of a range late in the day on the 27th. There may be a month's crest or high there as well, and I'm advised to open up protection there or to short at the top of the range there. On the 28th, there's a move higher. Interesting. So we probably gap down on the 28th. And from that, we move significantly higher on the 28th. It'll stand out on a 1-month chart. There's more bullish behavior on the 29th. Okay, I don't want to buy protection on the 27th. Scratch that, guys. I don't want to buy protection on the 27th. What I want is protection really early in the month. Like, I want to buy protection on around the 4th, it looks like. In any case, we hit the upper end of a range on the 28th. And there's a bit of a reversal, but it looks like we probably break through it here on the 28th. We're moving higher. 29th, we're moving higher. We bump along resistance, break through resistance, bump along resistance, and on the 30th, the rally continues. It looks like it even confirms that we're in a rally mode. The sneak preview card for this December, we have we attempt to reestablish support. It looks like to the downside. So it's looking kind of bearish there. And that's the overall behavior for Dogecoin. Again, I'll just reiterate because I left them out in the midst of talking about going through each day. There's a significant reversal on the 10th. It looks like at a high. There's a significant reversal on the 17th at a high, and there's a significant reversal on the 27th at a high. Alright guys, let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, make sure you're following that rule of karma. The channel does need your support, my friends. We really do. For whatever reason, the universe has it for me to give this information to others, not so much to be used by myself. And with that said, the channel does need your support to continue, guys. Past October, we do not have our funding, and we are not monetized on YouTube yet, so in order to get there, guys, we probably need another 2 months, and we really do need our followers' support. So I appreciate everything that you guys do for us and all the followers, even the watch time is support. With that said, guys, I'll see you on the next one.